I am Micah Hapworth, and this is my third year as chair of Christmas in Salem. And this is
Jessica Wright, and this is also my third year as vice chair of Christmas in Salem.
So Christmas in Salem was actually started in 1979 by the Visiting Nurses Association, and then taken over by Historic Salem, Inc. in 1993. But we do say that we're celebrating our 46th year as a Christmas home tour. So many years of different neighborhoods and different homeowners opening their beautiful historic homes to tour goers, and this year we're expecting over 2,000 guests to come through these homes with 12 properties on the tour this year.
And this event serves as the primary fundraiser for the organization to further the mission of preserving our wonderful and unique city, and it takes place every year the first weekend in December. So this year it will be on Saturday, December 6th and Sunday, December 7th.
So this year's tour is in the McIntyre neighborhood, on the edges of Essex and Broad Street and Chestnut Street as well. So we have 12 homes on the tour, and there are some special, unique properties on the tour as well. One of the homes on the tour is technically a hotel right now. It's the Merchant Hotel, otherwise known as the Joshua Ward House. George Washington had visited there, so it has a really cool history and story. We also have the Pickering House, which has I think it has the history of the longest, like the family who's lived it the longest, back from the 1600s, and I still believe it's owned by the same family today. We also have the Gedney House, which is a really unique property, very historic and owned by the Historic New England. So we have a lot of great homes on the tour, and very appreciative of all the homeowners who have decided to open up and share their house histories with us.
Yeah, and another exciting thing about the weekend is a lot of special events that take place throughout, and none of which would be possible without the over 250 volunteers that we have who all give of their time to make all of this possible. So we have musicians throughout all of the spaces who, again, donate their time to have live music throughout. We have lectures with Ken Torino and Jim McAllister at Hamilton Hall. Carolers with History Alive are going to be roaming about the tour route. We have hot cider and donuts that are going to be at the Pickering House, which is going to be really wonderful. Santa, of course, will be making an appearance, as well as the Giving Tree at the Salem YMCA. So we really try and make the tour a really full experience for folks. So I think it's going to be great.
It's going to be a great one. So the theme this year is Boughs and Blooms. So you can see here, this is our poster for this year. The theme really kind of came out of some feedback that we received. We try to do get some feedback from tour goers over the years. And one of the things that we've heard the most is that they love the natural greens, and to see, we've partnered for many years now with the Salem Garden Club, and they really love to see those arrangements and the artistry that we get to showcase for different florists and decorators. So that's kind of what drove us to go in this direction this year. And so we're so appreciative that we have so many decorators and florists participating with us this year, more than ever, I'd say. And so we're gonna have a showcase between all of the natural greens and blooms that come this time of year. And I think it's just gonna be really beautiful, kind of bringing the outside in and showcasing all that nature can inspire.
In terms of the selection process, we try and do that pretty early in the planning process, usually in the spring, I would say. And we look at overall the neighborhoods that we've visited in the past. You can see a lot of them showcased in these posters behind us. But we look and see where we've been in the past, maybe where we haven't been in a long time. And on our end, from a planning perspective, we look also to see if we can find some kind of anchor properties, some places that maybe we know are interested that can kind of help us build around that. So Once we get some of those in mind, we can start kind of building out from there. And a lot of it really is just, some of it is cold calling and knocking on folks' doors and just asking if they're interested in it. Yeah. And a lot of it is just working the network of the organization or ourselves or, friends of friends of friends, and finding people who are willing to do this. And, I think that's the biggest thing, is we really couldn't do it without people's willingness to be involved and open their homes. So the building out of the neighborhood is always the trickiest and kind of most exciting part, because that's what helps kind of everything take shape around the theme, around all of it.
And I will say, once people find out that we're in their neighborhood, we start,
people
start reaching out to us, which is helpful too. So we appreciate the eagerness of people wanting to open up their homes for the tour, and that they've heard of it and they respect it and they love it, and it's a cherished tradition this time of year. I've actually had my house on the tour before, so I can speak from personal experience.
Were you nervous?
I was maybe at first, but it turned out amazing. We always tell people, don't worry, like, we're going in and taking a look at these people's homes, and they're always stunning. And so we always tell people, don't do a thing, but we know that behind the scenes they're cleaning, they're decorating, they're probably taking on some bigger projects. It's kind of a good little kick to get things done around the house that they might have otherwise not taken care of. But in general, that it's, we, especially this year, we have decorators helping and florists helping to help get ready for the tour. But ultimately, people are so respectful on the tour, and we're so grateful that the tour goers do respect the homes. We have all this army of volunteers that help to make sure that remains the case. Probably one of the surprises is that it goes so well every year. I mean,
that's not a surprise.
It's not. I mean, to the people who might be skeptical of this, it really does. It goes so smoothly every year. Partly because we have an amazing committee of volunteers who help create this wonderful event that's not just the homes on the tour, but it's different events that surround it. It makes it a really festive weekend. We have people who come literally internationally for the tour. So, and that's always exciting to see. This word is spreading, and people are excited to see the insides of these homes and also to help support historic Salem. So
I think it speaks a lot to the city that we have such great energy around the event, because again, even we had a training meeting with volunteers a few weeks ago, and there was so much excitement from new people who had never participated, from what we would call our veteran volunteers who know the deal, who want to do this every year so badly. And I don't think it would be as successful if we didn't have people who come back year to year to really make sure that it always goes off so well.
Absolutely. Well, this year specifically, we have an army of florists and home decorators that are coming in. So there's only, I think, maybe 3 properties that are decorated by homeowners or by volunteers this year. So we have meetings with the decorators. We help source the decorators. They're always very eager to participate as well, which is lovely. And meet with the homeowners and go over a design plan usually. And they usually come in the week before, especially this year. With it being so much natural greens, they're going to be doing there's going to be a lot of elfing happening behind the scenes in the couple days prior to the tour. So it all kind of it happens.
And they really go above and beyond. We, do everything we can, but I think so many folks are willing to go the extra mile to make sure that these homes really do, there's such a wow factor. And I think the tour goers will really experience that when they walk through these spaces.
This year you can buy tickets at historicsalem.org. If you pre-purchase your tickets, you actually save $5 versus day of tickets, which you still can get tickets day of, but we always encourage you to pre-purchase your tickets at historicsalem.org. We have events happening all weekend, so we hope that you can partake in all of that. Make sure that you visit us at Ames Hall as our home base. You can come the day of and still purchase a ticket as well. What am I missing? Sorry.
When you purchase your tickets early, we do send out information about the tour in advance, usually about the week prior, which is a great resource because it has all the information about the special events. It shows you what the homes are, so you can really build your weekend around what interests you. And I think that's also a great way to kind of plan your weekend, because it is a lot of properties. It's a lot to review, and I think the more prepared you can be to make sure that you catch all of the things that are of most interest to you is a great way to build your day or your full weekend, whatever you have time for.
please join us and help support Historic Salem Inc.